Hey everybody, I'm Gordo from Those Conspiracy Guys.
And I'm Jerry from Not Another Fake Newscast.
And all of our generous Patreon folk and some other folk as well sent us some class stuff from our Amazon wishlist for a camping trip. Now, this video we're going to be talking about the comforts of survivalism, I guess, as much as you can get. I guess if you're going up hiking in a mountain, that you want to keep the weight down as much as possible, but also you want to be as comfortable as possible. I would vote for comfort.
Yeah.
Because I'm used to carrying weight. So what we did was we put some sleeping bag accessories in our wish list.
Yeah. So one of the first things which we were looking at was the microfiber towels here. Obviously, to carry a normal sized towel,
Yeah.
they take up a lot of room in your pack, and it's going to be heavy. But these guys are light and finely woven, so they absorb a lot of moisture. You can use them for washing your face and stuff.
And they're easy to clean, and they dry very, very quickly. They're from FitFlip, and you get 2 in a packet, and we'll put the link in the description below for these ones. They're savage. I mean, you're not going to be wiping your arse with them, so it's not like they have to be, super absorbent or super comfy. But these, like for washing your hands, my hands are dirty all weekend, and I'm real OCD about washing my hands. A little bit of water, do this thing, wipe it on the microfiber towel, and it soaks up the water like immediately. And then you just lay it out somewhere, and it'll dry in like 2 seconds. It comes with this cool little clip, so it clips all together, so you can put it in, a bag or keep it in your pocket, and it doesn't flop around. And they're massive. So this one is, I think it's 80 centimeters by 40 centimeters, and that feels really good, doesn't it?
Yeah, man, it's nice and soft, and it fits into such a small footprint. Yeah.
Two of them fit into that little small thing, so they'll go in a drinks holder in a backpack, or they'll even just slot in anywhere in any kind of a rucksack that you have. I think microfiber towels would be an essential part of it.
Yeah, definitely. I would say always make sure you take a microfiber towel with you.
So they're the FitFlip ones. We put the description, the link in the description below. There is also another one that we got. This it wasn't as good. Somebody sent us this one as well. It's from the Friendly Swede. Now this one is more like a chamois leather and doesn't have the same properties as the FitFlip ones. Unfortunately, it does take a while to dry.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like wiping the stuff just around your hand rather than taking it off.
It feels like I should be cleaning windows with this.
Yeah, it's very chamois, and it's a little bit thicker. It's much smaller, but it doesn't have the clip, and it doesn't have the stuff like the Friendly Swede. Thanks for being so friendly. I wouldn't recommend that one. I would recommend the FitFlip ones, though. They are a whopper.
Yeah, definitely.
So then we got some sleeping bag accessories for the discerning hiker. So and if you want to be a little bit more comfortable while you're surviving, you get some of this.
This is the deluxe pillow from Trekmates.
Now, deluxe, I think might be an overstatement when describing this pillow. Jerry will show you now. Deluxe, maybe not.
Yeah.
A pillow, yes.
It definitely is a pillow, but
the definition of a pillow is this thing, but it's not deluxe.
No.
I used it last night. Now, what I did do, because I also have a head and shoulders and a neck and bones, is I had to make it a little bit higher, because if you're trying to sleep on this, just it's not really giving you any kind of support. It's got some polyester, aero mesh or some kind of.
It's not got a lot of padding in there.
Yeah, it's not really in it. I found that if you actually left it inside the roll and just put it under your neck, it'll give you a little bit more support for your head. Or what I did was I had this fleece in the tent, and I took everything out of the pockets, rolled it up, put that there, and that's not really that comfortable to sleep on. So I just popped this on top of it, and it gave me the height and the support. And this was quite comfortable to have your face on. You see my beard hairs are all still on it. But yeah, Trekmates Deluxe travel pillow. Deluxe it is not, but for the size of it, I wouldn't be bringing it on a lot of trips really. Like I'd rather have like a fleece bundled up and
Yeah.
maybe throw a microfiber towel around it for a bit of comfort.
If you want to travel light, I wouldn't describe it as an essential.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not essential. It is comfortable if you're like, city boys like us. Yeah, but I think a rolled up jumper with a microfiber towel around it would suit you a lot better. This one is a sleeping bag liner. Now, because we used Van Gogh sleeping bags, I didn't feel the need to use this, but I did try it out at home, and I hopped around like it was a potato sack race. It is nice.
That's fluffy.
Super fluffy, quite small for the size, and it fits in a normal man-sized sleeping bag. So what it is, basically, you'll just fluff out maybe a shittier, kind of skinnier sleeping bag with an extra couple of tog for this fleece. But instead of spending the, I think, £16 on Amazon, instead of spending that on this, what you could do is just like buy a slightly better sleeping bag.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the way to go.
The 8 tog Van Gogh sleeping bag that I had, it was an envelope shape, perfectly fine for what I was doing. This was probably superfluous. We did bring it anyway just to try it out. It was too warm. Like the sleeping bag was warm enough on its own. TBF. So yeah, you could try it out if you like, but it's not essential.
It does make a good comforter.
Yeah, I mean, you could use that as a pillow instead, which is what I probably should have done. Then we have a bivvy bag. Now the bivvy bag was sent to us again. All of these items are sent to us by kind supporters. The bivvy bag.
This is by Mountain Warehouse.
Mountain Warehouse bivvy bag. It's great quality. It's real small. It'll fit in the bottom of your pack. And this, I think, is essential survival gear to bring along.
So what is a bivvy bag, Waldo?
A bivvy bag goes on the outside of a sleeping bag. Now this one is made for a mummy style sleeping bag, and it goes around the outside. Now this is fully waterproof, and it's like the tent material itself. So if you hadn't got, say, if you were sleeping, like on Friday night, we stayed in one of the huts, one of the camping huts that's provided on the Wicklow Way trail. And there was Frank, if you watch any of the other videos from this trip, there's a guy called Frank staying there, and he didn't pitch his tent, he just slept inside that hut, threw down like a bedroll and put it on. Now if it started to rain, things started leaking, you don't want to get your sleeping bag wet, you don't want
moisture.
Yeah, you don't want moisture near your sleeping bag at all. It's not going to come out for a long time. So this bivvy bag just slips on around your sleeping bag, and it's like a sleeping bag condom, and just keeps anything from getting in. I mean, I guess it'll keep you roasting warm as well. Like,
yeah, I would say it would definitely add a wee bit, and yeah, you'll definitely keep your sleeping bag nice and dry with that. It pulls right in over your head.
It's got the mummy hood,
well.
Yeah, the whole lot. So, the Mountain Warehouse bivvy bag. Yeah, it wasn't that expensive to get from Amazon, and it's really small. So I mean, if you're afraid of getting your bag wet, you could just bring this along, and it's inconsequential as far as weight goes.
Yeah, it's very light and it's very small, so it's definitely something that I would say is worth bringing with you if you've got that type of sleeping bag.
So there are all our sleeping bag accessories for our survival trip. Thanks to everybody who donated those to us. I mean, we couldn't have done this trip without you.
No.
All the folks on Patreon, so our patreon.com/thoseconspiracyguys, and
we are PGMcast.
patreon.com/pgmcast, and all the links for all of these items for Amazon will be in the description below if you're watching this and you're not a fan. And if you're not a fan, go and check out the podcast. It's Those Conspiracy Guys, anywhere you get podcasts, and Not Another Fake Newscast as well. Our website is thoseconspiracyguys.com, and you can follow us on Twitter @TConspiracyGuys.
Yeah, and we are www.notanotherfakenewscast.com, and you'll find us on Twitter @PGMcast.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe below for more.
Thanks, guys.